Woo! And we are recording live. This is Feng Shui Friday, where you get free live interviews and training. I'm your host, Brenny Larson, and today I have brought in Josette Diaz. She's quickly become one of my best buddies and friends, and she happens to be one of the mentors under Momentum U. Feng Shui Friday and everything I do falls under the umbrella of Momentum U. And we have a great page you can read about that. But let's get on with this really fun interview, which is about getting to the root of it. I see I have a message in chat. I'll get to you in just a second when I give this over to Josette. Okay, so who am I? Well, I'm a firecracker. If you don't know me, yeah, I have a lot of energy. And this is an example why people need to do live streams so they understand your personality. You can't just send emails and have a cute little picture and understand big, bold energy. But I'm the host of Feng Shui Friday. I've been doing Feng Shui since 2000. I'm Black Sec certified, and I've traveled to China and studied with 3 masters and many teachers. I love Feng Shui. I believe everything is Feng Shui because everything's energy. So today, Josette and I decided to talk about the root chakra, and then that goes hand in hand in Feng Shui with wealth and abundance. So we want everybody to have money. We want to have money. We want you to have money. Everybody deserves money. And it's paradigms that have stopped us, so we're going to unblock that. That's who I am. Okay, what's next? Josette. There's Josette. Okay,
Hi.
An intuitive balance and wisdom mentor. Something like that, guys. I always get it. We're really intuitive, and we're business mentors, and then like we all have our thing like, I'm the motivator. Get over that. That kind of keeps me in balance. You're like, simmer.
And that's what I do.
Yeah, that's what she does. We're having a lot of fun. We'll talk more in the future about our Momentum U mentorship program because we're all unique and interesting, and it's really fun. But today, I want to talk to you about what you're going to learn on this call. So point number 1, we're going to talk, Josette will train you on the root chakra and the energy of manifestation, discussing the liberating current and manifestation current. So she's going to talk to you about your root chakra and how you can manifest the things you want. And if you are not, they're blocked. That's point 2. It could be blocked. Well, how do you get it unblocked? That's definitely what we want to do. We want everything to flow and all the gifts from heaven that we deserve and are ours, the treasures of heaven, to be given to us. Then the third point, we will talk about you're blocked in one chakra and how this throws off your complete energetic system to compensate for that block. And I will, let me see, I think that's it for now. Yeah, because then we're going to go back to links and where you can get some fun stuff. So Josette, I'm going to zip out of here. You know how much fun it is running 2 live streams at once, and I'll keep an eye on the chat box. So take it away, Josette Diaz. This is the Get to the Root of It.
Well, hi, everybody. I'm going to share with you in just 1 second here the screen and so that we have like a point of reference to stay on track. I'll
stop share, and you want to share.
Yeah, in just 1 second. I'm trying to get to my my stuff here. Hold on.
There's Paula K.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Brenny.
You're welcome. I'm out of here.
Okay. Okay, so this is get to the root of it. And we're going to have a conversation about your root chakra. So let's move on to our next slide here and talk about what some of the character values are in the root chakra. So your root chakra is all about security, feeling safe. It's where you manifest and create action is from your root chakra. So to kind of give you an overall view, so a lot of people know what chakras are, but let's talk about, like if you do yoga, you're going to probably hear information that you are aware of already. But for those of you who do not know a lot about chakras in the system, let's talk about that for a moment. So your 7 major chakras are aligned along your spine, starting with the root chakra at the base of your spine, and then moving up right around your belly button is your sacral. And then right about, I like to say it's about where your rib cage meets, that sits in that little center space there, is your solar plexus. And then your heart chakra is around your heart area. And then you have your throat chakra and your third eye and your crown. So that is those are the major energetic systems that you have in your body. And that system, so your root chakra controls your legs and all the way down to your feet, also your large intestine and a few other things, but we're not going to get into that too much here. So your root chakra starts to develop when you're in the womb at third trimester and continues to develop. And so that's your very first chakra. So whatever was happening while you were a baby is part of the energy that was established within your own energetic system. So what your energy system does is you have your auric field, which surrounds your body. And so you take in everything from the world, and whatever matches with you that you feel in alignment with goes into that energetic system. And then because of those various belief systems, you can have different blocks created. And so that's the purpose of clearing out those blocks, because it can stop you from your abundance. It can stop you from having secure relationships, depending on how your root chakra was developed and what belief systems you aligned yourself with as you were growing up. And so this is an opportunity for you to have a revolution of your root chakra, where you can actually go in there and clear out the energy. So how does the energy move through the chakras to manifest? Well, in your energetic system, you have a liberating current and a manifestation current. So the liberating current comes in through the crown and moves down along the chakras all the way down to the root. The root is where you have manifestation. And so then the manifestation then rotates all the way back up through the chakras and then goes through the liberating process, where the liberating process is through the crown, where your thoughts and ideas are abstract. So this current, if you have blocks within your energetic system, can get stuck. And then that is where you want to really kind of clear those things out. And so that's what we'll be going through. I have a class that we're going to be doing, which is get to the root of it. And that goes into depth in that area. So let's talk about grounding. So what does grounding have to do with any of this, with the currents moving? Well, you have to be able to ground yourself in order to achieve any kind of alignment within your energetic system, because this is your earthly human body system. So we're not talking about, it's part of your spirituality, but it's your connection here on earth. So grounding yourself and being in the present is extremely important for you to actually be here, feel the energy. Yes.
Question. So when we're talking about, like, I have noticed lately, it seems no one's in the now. They're floating around, like they're looking for things. I last week it was like just frustrating. It's like, it's in your hand. It's sitting in front of you. It's like people, is that what grounding is to you? Is that they're not in the now, they're all over the place thinking
yes.
things? Is that getting grounded?
Yes, and you can tell when you're not grounded by a couple of different symptoms. Now, of course, if you're on medication and things like that, you might have side effects. But generally speaking, grounding, the effects of needing to be grounded, you'll find that you might feel a little, loopy, like you said, not being able to find things, just sort of not really aware of your current circumstances or what's going on around you. You can feel slightly dizzy sometimes if you're not grounded. If grounding doesn't help, then, you may need to seek other advice. But grounding yourself is really going to get you connected into the earth and into your body and into the moment here and now. And so that's the purpose of grounding. And when we talk about grounding, we're really using like meditation or visualization and you can do it a couple of other ways, but the easiest way for most people to start your day is to do a meditation where you imagine going into the earth energetically and pulling out the energy from the earth. And you can do it with color, any kind of earthly color, and run those colors all the way up your legs and into your root chakra, where you visualize it at the base of your spine. There's other things you can do to ground. You can eat any kind of tree nuts is really good. You can garden. You can walk just barefoot on the grass or outside anywhere. Gardening is really good because it gets you right into the earth.
You know, I did an interview with Julie Steinacher, and she has studied with Donna Eden the 9 energy systems. And one of the things she said, you hit it right there, is to get barefoot, especially women, and get your feet in the grass and really get grounded. And in Feng Shui, we do what's called the Great Sunshine Buddha exercise. And it's visualization, 3 visualizations, and that's exactly what it does. So guys, you may be getting grounded and not be aware of it by different little tips and tricks that your teachers have taught you, and you just may not understand that that's what it is. Me, everybody knows I'm gonna go barefoot outside and stand on the ground, because I'll get like this, and it's like, ask Josette, I gotta go outside. I'll see you in a minute. And then I'll come back. Oh. So if people are having anxiety attacks and really stressed out, would that mean they're not grounded?
Yes, grounding is going to definitely help bring that down, because you aren't in your presence, and you're also not connecting into your root chakra. So, and later I'm going to give you a couple of tips on how to kind of open that up and connect in.
Yeah, guys, and just so you know, she does have a 4-part free video training that I'm going to give you the link to at the end of this. So you can go watch some of this free training, and then if you want to follow her further, she has a class starting on the 24th. We wanted to make sure we got live streams out and got the information out. If you want any more information, I can also give you information on Feng Shui and chakras, because Josette and I love to work together. Because we just do things from a different perspective. So I don't know, maybe I'll pop into her live class. Okay, well, I'll let her keep talking. I just wanted to, I was getting that hit. Somebody was asking that. So I wanted to make sure that we covered it. Okay.
Thank you, Brenny.
You're welcome. Hey, Joe Smart.
So we're going to move on to what a blocked chakra means versus an unblocked chakra. So what does being blocked mean? So I kind of touched on it a little bit in the beginning when we talked about how your chakra starts to develop when you're an infant. And so these blocks is when the energy comes up and pounds against, one of your belief systems. So you can, or it's fear or trauma, can create blocks. So let's just give a quick example of that. So say I have a thing about abandonment from my childhood. And then as an adult, I have a friend who says that they had committed to do something with me. And we had been planning this for like months. And then it gets to the date, and then my friend can no longer make it. So if I didn't have an abandonment issue, that would be something that might not bother me at all. But if I do have an abandonment issue, that there could just really push me right up against my quote unquote stuff. So at that point, if you are unaware and you are not aware that that is a trigger for you, then you're going to be creating this block. And even if you are aware of it, if you don't handle the situation and work with yourself about what you're being pushed up against, then you're going to create a block within that chakra, most likely. And so all that means is the energy within the chakras. So your chakras are like a disc, and that energy just flows. It's supposed to circulate and flow so that it assists you while you're here on this earth and manifesting. And so, because we're talking about the root only. So If you have issues like abandonment, and this comes up, then you have this little cog that's put into the chakra itself, and it's sort of like a blip in the energy. So the energy's circulating beautifully, and then you have this little block come in, so it goes bloop, bloop, and it can't quite get past it. And so then that can then hurt you. When I say the word hurt, what I mean is that the energy within each chakra goes to the various meridians in the body. So if you know anything about acupuncture, or you can learn this in yoga as well, that there's various meridian pathways that go to your organs. And so depending on the block and where it is in which chakra it will be based on where that will affect you in your body. So in a root chakra, you could then have any kind of eating disorder. It could be obesity, it could be anorexia, or anything else. And then, so if you're not handling the block, that's what can happen. The block, then the energy has to go somewhere. So it starts to seep out through your meridian pathways, and it goes to the areas that are in charge through that chakra. So you could then have issues with your knees or your feet, etc. And then to unblock yourself, it's one, handling the issues when you get pushed up against your belief systems. And then looking at your belief systems and figuring out whether or not those belief systems actually are serving you and honoring you the best in your life. And if you find that they're not, there are a variety of ways that you can work with other people to assist you with that. And so that's going to be based on your own personal preference. And then you also, Brittany, did you want to say something?
Yes, I did, because it is Feng Shui Friday, and there's a lot of my students on here. And let's talk about it for a second. When she's talking about that root chakra, what did she say? Basically, it's your hips, your reproductive organs, all the way down your legs. Well, in Feng Shui, the root chakra is in alignment with wealth and abundance. And guess what the body organ is? It's your hips. Then it's also in alignment over there with the family element, the wood element, and that is your feet. So from a Feng Shui perspective, that's why I dig working with a Reiki master and a master of chakras, because I have applied it to the Bagua, because in the Bagua, everything in your life is in there. So that way, not only can she teach you how to unblock things, but being a Feng Shui student, you know the Bagua and where to go look. And we know what the number one issue is, don't we? No one wants to hear it. Clutter. No one wants to hear it, whether it's clutter in your mind, your body, or your space. But if you can get rid of one thing a day. So I just wanted you to understand, guys, how this all works. That the Chinese people were very smart. They figured this out, or got downloads, or whatever happened years ago. That map contains everything, and I'm finding the more I go outside of Feng Shui and work with other people, like co-create with Josette, they're all pieces of the same puzzle, guys. There is no one magical, except God button to push. It's like, okay, the God button, beep. So I wanted them to understand, and if anybody wants a Bagua map or the chakra Feng Shui information, make sure to comment out on the Facebook page. And at the end, I'm going to show you how you can communicate with us actively, live, but not being seen, through a new system we came up with, because we want to help you. Okay, so that's what she's talking about. If you can visualize, and for those that don't understand Feng Shui, when you're standing looking in the door, in the most important room is the bedroom, because you need the rest, you need to be healthy. That's what she's talking about. When that's blocked, that's what creates dis-ease, disease in your body. It's blocked chakras, it's blocked energy, and it's crud in your etheric grid that you're not seeing, your aura. So standing looking in, your bedroom, to me, is the most important room. You get restful sleep. It's the far left corner of the tic-tac-toe grid. If you're standing looking in your house, it's the far left corner. Just take a look right now and see if you have clutter there. Clean it up. Clean your money up. And also make sure there's not a lot of fire elements, like a fireplace in red. Okay, back to the chakra training.
Okay, so other ways that you can unblock yourself, you can work with yourself physically as well, and opening up those chakras, and just you can visualize the energy moving, and then what that will do is it will start to break up the block as you visualize it functioning properly, having it move smoothly through the chakra, rotating and moving smoothly through the chakra. And that will help to assist you in unblocking it as well. But really addressing those belief systems that are getting in your way is really important. And so that's when you want to work with someone like a coach, like a mentor, someone like that is really helpful. And even therapists are great at helping you. There's a lot of really great therapists out there. So let's move on to the last part of the training, which is what are the other chakras doing when you're blocked? So what happens is if you have a block in one chakra, so we're just going to stick with the root. So the root chakra has a little bit of a block. So it's our abandonment issue, right? So if we don't handle that and take care of it, what starts to happen is your whole energetic system has to compensate for that little, blip in your chakra. So the energy's not moving, it goes boop, boop, boop. So the energy has to do something else somewhere else for the energetic system to continue to flow somewhat. So your root chakra connects to your crown chakra. So then what your crown chakra can do, it may overcompensate because it's trying to balance out the root chakra. So it starts to open too much. And then what is your crown for? Your crown is all about like receiving information, and it's ideas and imagination and all of those things, right? So you can have all these great ideas and then you just can't seem to get anywhere with it. Well, that could very well be because it's overcompensating for some other blockage in the energetic system. So when you're working on one, you then need to think about the other and also work on that and bring it back to where it needs to be. And so a quick, easy way, if you feel like you're having confusion because you're working on a blocked chakra in your root, then you may want to visualize your crown as well, is just kind of bringing it in a little closer to where it's an appropriate size. And you can just instinctually visualize this. And whatever your visualization is going to be the right thing. So don't be concerned that you could be doing it wrong. You're never going to do anything wrong. Energy is always self-correcting. So however you visualize it, it's going to go to exactly what it needs to be. But you're then visually bringing in the energy. Yes, my dear. Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
So one of the things for people not to be stressed, I'm just going to mute you for a second, I'm hearing feedback. For one of the things that I learned from my teachers, because we don't believe in being stressed because that's low vibrating energy, you can't do wrong, is when I would start to visualize, because I'm so visual, if I didn't see a picture of it or a video of it before, it was hard for me, is to just state as I visualize the colors, I knew the colors, that all my chakras are the right size and spinning the right speed and are clear for me at this point in time, because that you can't do wrong that way, because you're telling your higher self in the universe to spin them at the right speed, the right color, because you guys, you just don't understand this complicated but simple system we have. We're going back to the root, back to the foundation of our life, and it's much more simple than you think, but it's complicated because of what we've believed and kept in our head. This is the biggest problem on earth with everyone. Your computer, it keeps sending you down a different program because you believe that because you didn't know any better. Paradigms. So you can't do wrong. Okay, I'm trying to unmute you. You and I must be doing the mute unmute button at the same time. It's like mute unmute, mute unmute.
Thank you, Brenny. I appreciate the clarification on that. It's good. So two things that you can do to begin to balance your chakras. So using toning, which is using sound, is really a great way to work with your chakras. So the chant sound of the root chakra is long. And you can, I gave you a link here to a YouTube video that's through the Chakra Center. And you can just follow along with this. It's just a repetitive chant of the word Lam. So it's Lam. And then that just keeps repeating. And that helps you to work with balancing your root chakra. And then you can also use yoga poses. There's other ways of doing things. So there's yoga poses. If you're already into yoga, you may already know this, but you can just, it's a simple pose where you lie on your back if you don't have any back issues. You press the bottoms of your feet together and you bring them a little close to your bottom. And then you let your knees fall apart to the sides. And then your knees will be bent and your legs should have like almost the shape of a diamond in the center. And then you just allow your legs to be bent out like that. And then that starts to open up your chakra. And then you can do your visualization. And then there's another way that you can do it if you don't have time for that, or if that's too uncomfortable for you. You can just lie down and just gently tap on your pelvic bone, and that begins to open up the root chakra as well. So these are all of the things that I'm going to be talking about in a class that I'm doing, get to the root of it. And Brenny, do you want to come back on and talk a little bit more? This was all I had for today's.
Yeah. Okay, let me screen share. We laugh because the power of who gets to screen share.
Stop. Okay, I stopped.
Okay, well, let me get mine back up, guys, because I like color and I like to be able to click on links. So this is where we're at. I'm going to go to the page with the links on it. Okay, guys, so this is the Feng Shui Friday page. Everything you'll see will be pretty much momentumu.online. That is where us mentors are doing our mentorship coaching program, if you want to call it that. And also we do these types of programs, anything to help you if you're holistic, if you're a healer, if you want to get online, or if you're a student and you want to learn how to take care of yourself through these unique tools that have been around. They call them new age or old age in my eyes. Anyway, so you can just click on that and that'll take you to the page, and that's where all the replays are. Then the next one, guys, I really want you to sign up for this, subscribe. It's m.me/momentumu. This is so cool. Did you have fun with that today, Josette?
I did. I had a blast.
Yeah, guys, I just want to tell you what this is. Facebook is always doing unique and new things, and I'll be doing a training on that on Tuesday, on Tech Tuesday, live stream on Facebook, and the Zoom like this. This is really cool for everybody, but if you're in business, this is a new way to interact with your students. They can ask you questions. You click on that, and it sends you a welcome email. And then, like right before we did the show, I don't like emails. Everybody knows I don't like emails. So I made the mistake of saying email there. It sends you a message. This message goes through Facebook Messenger. So you can unsubscribe at any time, or it pops up and you click on it. It's like, oh, there's the link to go on Zoom. Click. Oh, there's the link to go to the Facebook page. Click. Oh, there's the link that's going to take me to Josette's page so I can take a look at what she actually has going on. Let me see what they say in chat. Oh, thanks. You guys, it's really, really a fun thing. I'm going to click on it and show you how it works. So all you do is it says sign in with Facebook Messenger. So I'm going to sign in with that. And then it's going to send me, which I'm obviously the owner of it, and I'm already registered. But what it does is it's going to send you an email, and I'll show you what it looks like. So right here, it'll say welcome. There's your welcome message, tells you a little bit about us. And then there's some links. Like today, I sent a message out right before. Here we go. You can go on the Facebook event page, or you can go to Zoom to go with and follow getting to the root of it. So it's that simple. That's what you get. And you can unsubscribe. All you do is type stop in. We like this because we want to communicate with you and help you. And this is the easiest way for us to do it, because there's actually a button that says talk to a human. And you click on that and it pops up live. And if I'm there or one of the other coaches, we can, you know, talk to you about things. We like the word mentor. Coach seems so harsh. So let me take you to her page right now. Gee, Josette, is it Mentor J? Oh, it's Root Program.
Root, yeah.
This is where, once you register, you're going to be taken to. And if you sign up under the Facebook Messenger, you don't have to opt in because you'll be on that little list. So this here is another way. You come to the page and I have a drop down where you can just click here and get communication. So if you don't want to go through the opt-in, just sign up for the Facebook Messenger. Here's the 4 free trainings Josette did for you. The first one, Revolution of the Root. The second one, Tools to Balance It, Journaling the Root, and Putting It All Together. So this is free training, and this free training is going to remain up until the 24th at 10 a.m. Pacific. Is that when your class starts?
Yes.
Okay, guys. So this is the free training, and then if you're interested, she's going to go deeper in it. So if you've ever wanted to learn about the chakras, if you want to open up so you have your money come in and security come in, this is the class you'd want to take. It's 4 live classes with Josette. It's in about 2 weeks, and she has a private Facebook group. It's $97. The lowest price it's going to be after this is $197, but I'm thinking because we're doing so much one-on-one, and Josette and I actually talked about it, that I'll pop in so you can get a live Feng Shui expert and learn about that also. And I have lots of free trainings and tools that I can give you. So anybody who wants to get in this program, if you get in this program, I would say, what do you want to, I'll pop in and do some special stuff. What do you think? By Monday? Anybody who gets in by Monday, you and I will do a one-on-one with them?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. I charge $270 an hour. I don't know what you charge, so it's a really good deal. And what I will do is I'll have you send me your floor plan ahead of time, and I will draw it out for you so you know if there's missing pieces. But what we'll do together is we're going to look at that root chakra, and we're going to look at the root of the floor plan. So anybody who gets in by the 15th of May, you get a special one-on-one with us. I'll do your floor plan, and we will help you unblock that root. I think
super
that's awesome.
Powerful.
Yeah, that's like awesome, girl. Guys, so the chakras are the interior and Feng Shui is the exterior. Things on the exterior impacting the interior. So you need to work on both. It's like when you quit, you lose weight, but you haven't changed your eating habits. You're going to gain it all back. Right. If you don't create systems or understand the energy flow. So tell them a little bit about, like, you're going to do a live stream in the Facebook group, or are you going to do Zoom like this?
I'm probably going to do Zoom and maybe a little bit of both, but most likely Zoom, because I'll also put it on my YouTube channel.
Right. So Zoom, guys, in case you don't understand, this is a webinar platform, and I'm recording on that right now, but I'm also on Facebook recording. It's not as pretty because it's just posted up and looking at it. But this is how I create all my videos and do all my live streams, is on Zoom. And then the great thing is you can upload it to YouTube. What she's also saying is she's going to pop in and live streaming the class just for the students that are in there. Yeah. She's not live streaming on Facebook and putting it on YouTube. This is just for those of you that want to get to the root of it. We love the name of the class because that's what it's all about. Get to the root of the problem. If you don't have money, let's get to the root of it. If you don't have security, let's get to the root of it. That's where she's the expert. Energetically, I'm the Feng Shui one. I see the outside, and I understand chakras. I do chakra Feng Shui. We call it vibrational medicine, stones and rocks and crystals and aromatherapy. We do all that. I don't know. She might pop that in there. If not, I know someone who
do have that in there
you guys. So it's
under the tools
to get new crystals and rocks and wear them, and it's fun class. Yeah. So anybody who's interested in that, all you have to do is click on Get to the Root of the Program and get registered, and you will be sent to the Facebook group immediately, and we will start interacting with you. For those of you that just want the free training, not a problem. We put it together because we love to share information, and we really are on a movement. We're on a mission, and what it is all about is we are here to claim our gifts And that's how we make our money, is with our purpose. And to get above where the world is vibrating at, in this madness and chaos and anger and frustration. And we're doing everything different. We're connecting to source, and we're using the universal laws that have been left behind, and we're having fun doing it and surrounding ourselves with the right people. So this is what I suggest. Zip over to the Facebook page and follow us. And for sure, get on the notification thing, because we've only had it a day and we're having so much fun with it. It's really powerful. And the big powerful thing is, like, you're on a training and you don't understand something, you can send a message and, I was really confused about that. Pop you right back. Message you right back. Well, let's get it cleared up. Let's set up a meeting. Here's a link for more training. So it's really powerful, and it's the fastest, most efficient way to communicate with us. And everyone knows I don't like emails. They're just a lot of dead energy. How many unopened emails are there in the universe? Oh. They irritate people. That's bad feng shui, people. So there's the free training, guys. I will send a newsletter out afterward with all the replay links. But also, all you have to do is go to momentumu.online, root register.
Root register.
Oh, there it is. I already had it up there.
And I have it here.
That's why girls, yes, they're used to recipe cards. That's what we like to do, because it gets the information out there. So get to the root of it. It's 4 video trainings. They're like 10 minutes each. We keep things simple and short, because I know how frustrated I get when I want to watch something and it's like 2 hours long and it's like not doing it.
You don't have time. Yeah.
So once again, you can just go to momentumu.online/root register, or head on over to the Facebook page. I'll be putting it there at Momentum U, or it'll come out in the newsletter for Feng Shui Friday.
Yeah.
So guys, just to touch upon that again, anybody who registers, we better hope we don't have 300 people register. We might be really, really busy. So anyone who registers by midnight Central Time on the 15th will get a one-on-one consult with the 2 of us. So 1-on-2 consult, and I will have you send the floor plan ahead of time, and I will make sure that you understand where the missing pieces are and how to correct it. And then we will look at the wealth sector, and we will make sure that between the 2 of us, we're helping you unblock that, so you can have,
right.
You know, what's everybody say? Money, love, health. So there you go.
Right. And we can get to the root of it by looking at the environment that you have. So Brittany and I will be a really great team to work with. It's a good opportunity for you.
We'll record the consult for you, because we like you to pay attention and not be taking notes. So I record it. We do screen shares. We might look at your apartment. It gives us a whole lot of information. So anybody who's interested, go watch this free training. Fun, fun, fun. Get to the root of it. I guess I put getting. Get, not getting. I'm getting it. Get. Okay, guys, I want to thank everybody who popped on in. Go get your free training. As always, follow us on Momentum U Facebook page, because I do Feng Shui Fridays. Josette's going to start doing her weekly live streaming. So you're going to have 4 mentor coaches. We've got Josette, Diaz, myself, Vasi Huntales, and then you might know Marie Claire Rodriguez. She's been doing Wednesday's Answers from the Field. But we've had a lot of universal energy going on. Our lives are shifting around. So we're going to get our calendar down, and everybody will get all these fun tools of free live streaming in the Momentum U Facebook page. So make sure to go over there. Josette, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Fun. We don't want to give too much information. We want you to watch that free training. And then, of course, we would love for you to join our community and be part of our students that follow us. And we just have a lot of fun together.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Facebook. Share it out. Facebook is ended. Thanks. You guys stay here. The participants, we're going to do our after the call talk. That's the best part of it all. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to stop this recording.